case that I'm here to talk about. I'm joined by Major Pat Messmer of our Criminal Investigations Division and Charlene Santana, our victim's advocate. We're here today to discuss an incident deeply concerning to our entire department and our entire community. We never want any member of our community to be a victim of a crime. Today, we are grateful for those who came forward with information that allowed us to arrest the man accused of impersonating an officer and sexually assaulting two members of our community. The thoughts of our department are with the women who survived these crimes. Our victim's advocate is also available to assist with support they may need. This criminal preyed upon women by impersonating a law enforcement officer and then sexually assaulting them. Detectives are still investigating these cases, but here are the facts as we know them right now. On July 14th, a woman informed detectives with our Special Victims Unit that in May, she met a man at a local hotel. The victim says, as she was walking to the room, the man grabbed her from behind, pulled her into a stairway, displayed a gun, and what appeared to be a law enforcement badge. The victim said the man then questioned her as if he was a law enforcement officer before he sexually battered her and told her not to say anything. Through their investigation into this incident, detectives were able to develop a suspect, and yesterday, Tampa Police arrested 42-year-old Sonny Gonzalez Jr. following a positive identification through a photo lineup. Gonzalez was taken into custody and is facing charges including impersonating a law enforcement officer, sexual battery, and armed false imprisonment. Additionally, detectives were able to link Gonzalez to a similar incident from February of this year at another local hotel where he's also accused of impersonating an officer and exposing himself to another woman. Unfortunately, we believe there may possibly be more victims in our community. We want to communicate in the strongest manner that we take these incidents very seriously. We are here and ready to investigate and make sure that any victim has the support and services that they may need. We are thankful for the tips that we've already received through Crime Stoppers, and it's our goal to prevent these crimes from occurring. While police impersonation is rare, I do want to provide you with some tips on how to investigate this, or if you believe someone might be possibly impersonating a police officer. Ask for a name, ask for a badge number, and also ask to see their identification. In addition to the badge, there's an identification with a picture on it that you can ask to see. Don't be afraid to advise that you intend to call the dispatch. You can call our non-emergency line at 813-231-6130, or you can also call 911, and the dispatcher would be able to validate whether or not that person is indeed a police officer. Most importantly, trust your instincts. Ask the officer for their name and badge number, and then confirm it with us. I would be remiss to say that this case wouldn't have been resolved without the dedicated work of our investigators, the true, real police officers. This individual will now be held accountable, and we will work extremely closely with our state attorney to ensure that he will not be able to victimize any other woman again. I want to reiterate that we encourage anyone out there that has any information or could potentially be a victim to contact us. And instead of going through our communication center, I'm going to provide a number directly to our Special Victims Unit. That number is 813-276-3544. Thank you. Questions?
Was he wearing, in addition to that, wearing uniform, anything else that would have identified him?
Part of our ongoing investigation right now, and we need people to come forward with that information, but we do know that he had a badge and a gun.
When did the victim realize that this maybe wasn't a police officer that pushed her out the hotel?
Again, that's part of us speaking with the victims, and that's why we want more victims to come forward to understand more of his modus operandi in this.
So what caused the victim to meet up with detectives back in July?
The incident occurred in May, and then she reached out to us in July. Why she delayed, that's something that we would have to ask her.
Why do you believe there may be more victims out there?
It's concerning to us that somebody's going around presenting them as a police officer. So this has already happened twice that we're aware of. So that just leads us to believe that potentially there could be more incidences. It's also very concerning what this individual did. And the last thing we want is for him to get out and be back out on the streets.
Well, there are many things that he did, his actions, the way he approached these women, that no officer would ever have done something. And that should be something that people keep in back of their minds.
Well, like I said in my statement, in the stairwell, obviously a police officer's not going to grab you and drag you in a stairwell, so that stands out right away.
Does this suspect have any other criminal history that you know of?
There is a prior prostitution charge here in Hillsborough County and out of state that we're aware of.
Did both of these cases happen in the West Shore area? One was at Vermont Inn. Did the other one also?
In the same vicinity, yes. All right, thank you.